Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, thank you. What's going on? What's going on, everyone? Hope everyone is having a great night. Hope everyone is doing well. Pat Streets asking the questions. Will I be at Awesome Con in DC this weekend? I will not. I'm actually going to Connecticut to visit family for Easter. So I'll be out of town this weekend. There'll still be videos though. Hey Caitlin. Uh oh wow. 100K subs, you cut your hair. No man. Um Spring break? I don't have spring break. I'm an adult. Moore County. Oh, my old stomping grounds. What's up, Jordan? Jordan Fringe in the house. Make sure you guys check out the homie Jordan. Um I will not be at Kineticon. I will be at Retro World Expo though. Anything planned for 100K? I'm probably gonna do some sort of giveaway. I'm not quite sure what I'll do, but I'll do some sort of giveaway. Probably something cool. Do I ever play Friday the 13th? Yeah, man. Friday the 13th is legit. I haven't played it in a while though. Am I already rich with YouTube? No. I could pay my bills. As long as I can pay my bills, like I'm good. Free Nyko doc. There we go. That's what I'm giving away at 100K. Long Island Retro. Yeah, man, I'm a guest there. Me and Spawnwave. I'll be in Philly soon. I'll be down that way soon though, for sure. I know peeps there. How's Delaware? It's good, honestly. I actually like Delaware. Derek Lasaga with a $2 Canadian donation. Thank you, Derek. What does RGT stand for? So it used to be called Retro Gaming Tube 85, but that name is like too long and it wouldn't fit well on a shirt. So I changed it. PO box gets set up next week. I got to send out my tax forms. I think I'm gonna go to the post office that's a little bit further from me though, because the one like near my house is like legit downtown. So like there's like 15-minute parking and stuff. Like you got to get in and out. Why the 85? Because I'm 85 years old. Am I planning to sell attention? No, I just talk about video games and things going on in the video game industry. You too, Cyber Samson. Thank you, Spencer. Toronto. I need to get up there at some point. Cecil, I had a tuna sandwich, tuna on toast yesterday. I did have a ham sandwich today. My least favorite Switch game. Um, why does it say? Did it just lag? Bad video settings. No, I'm 32. I'll be 33 in July. I don't know why it says bad video settings. Uh, I missed a lot of questions. Oh God, Troll and I sucks. Troll and I is the worst. I didn't see any like. Yeah, I don't know why it says YouTube. On the YouTube thing, it says I have bad video settings. What game am I currently playing? Sorry, I missed all those questions. What game am I currently playing? I am currently playing. Well, I just finished Outlast 2. I actually was gonna start this at 9, but I wanted to do the Outlast review, so I finished editing that, and That'll be up tomorrow. Really, really cool game. Do I miss my old job? Hell no. No, not at all. Not at all. I miss some of the people there, I guess, but no. What's my favorite Pop-Tart flavor? S'mores. I like the s'mores. I actually just got a new CRT from someone in the area who's a fan of the show. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, Rodimus, it's been crazy. Come back to Thursdays? No. No. E3, you know, I'm not a big fan of E3, honestly. It's too Jesus Christ, Retro Mikey. Retro Mikey 78 with a $25 donation. Starting things off with a bang. Thank you so much, dude. Congrats on the 90K. Keep up the great videos. Thank you, my brother. Oops. Yeah. So, I guess my tweet that went out said something about a direct instead of a live Q&A. Oops. My biggest, I saw someone ask me my biggest pet peeve in modern gaming, and I'm actually thinking of doing a video on it right now because it ties into my MX versus ATV review. I had some people hit me up and say, "Oh, well, they're doing a live patch. Oh, they're doing, you know, this, that, and the other." And I'm like, well, that's fine. And then I started thinking about it, and I was like, how many games have I played where there is, you know, there's day one issues, not even in terms of like something like a bug or something like just graphical issues, you know, like frame rate and slowdown, and then they come along and fix it. Like, are companies making it so that reviews are almost pointless because they just shit it out and they're like, no, don't worry, we'll patch it? And I want to know what Jonas Peoples thinks of that. I keep mine flat. I don't care. Mine is my PS4 is always flat, and yeah, I never have any problems. Beat 'em ups versus me in a boxing match? Oh, I'd whoop his ass, man. Wood's a pretty boy, but I don't think he could throw hands. Like, I could throw. I've thrown hands, you know, in my younger days. I can still throw hands. I don't think Wood can throw hands. Yeah, I don't know why it tweeted out that it's a direct live stream. It's kind of oops. I guess because the last live stream I did was a live stream for the direct, for the Nindy Direct. Hello from Manitoba. Hello, get these hands, exactly. Spawnwave versus 8-Bit Eric in a boxing match. Eric has wrestling training, so I think Eric would have that. I'll fight Wood at TM. Dude, I'll get in the fucking wrestling ring with him. I'm telling you, Wood is a pretty boy. He works out, but there's no way that dude's ever been in a fight. There's no way. Can I explain the message behind the lyrics of Coal Chamber's Big Truck? Well, too small, don't compromise. So how fast, too fast will be your last. Yeah, I saw Spawnwave got in the know and all that shit. Good for him. Good for him. I mean, it benefits me because I'm gonna be working with him on a ton of stuff. Wait till you see Jesus Christ! The Big Cat Show in the building. The Big Cat Show, everyone. What that butthole do? Look, for $33.33, I will gladly answer what that butthole do. It emits feces pretty much. That's about it. NES Addict in the building. I saw Rewind Mike. What was I saying? But yeah, me and Spawnwave have a lot of cool shit. Wait till you see what we do at E3, man. We're gonna fuck up the industry at E3. We got some cool plans. I'm telling you, we're gonna be, as far as coverage of E3 goes, there will be no better than Spawnwave and I. And that says a lot because we all know I'm not great at editing and stuff like that, but we got some really cool stuff planned for you. It's awesome that the area I moved to just happened to be here. Collective Gamer in the building. At what point did you realize being a YouTuber was what you wanted to do? I like that question. Marshmallow Game Time. So honestly, when I went to Retro World Expo in Connecticut last October, I realized just how miserable I was in North Carolina. Jared Gomez, I'm going to get my Mario cereal VGA graded. Is that a thing? Because I have an unopened box, and I feel like people would do that. Thank you for the $2 donation, Jared. I just realized I wasn't happy in North Carolina, and I was just sort of, just in this mundane thing, just, sort of trapped. And I was like, now is the time that I can either just take a huge risk and do YouTube and gaming industry stuff full time, or just, settle into a more mundane life. And I know that that's a thing for a lot of people, and that's, there's nothing wrong with that. But, I'm single. I don't have any kids. I had nothing attaching me to North Carolina. So I was just like, screw it, man. Let's try to do something unique. And I did. Blind Rogue Productions, the legendary. If you don't know who Blind Rogue Productions is, that is Acronel. Acronel the legend. Acronel the man who bought me something so insane. So insane. The Wii U revival movement. What are you people doing? Oh, Switch download codes. Yeah, I could give them away on this. Acronel, I'm an idiot and I forget things terribly. You should see what Acronel bought me, though. I'm going to show you guys on the what's in the box that's coming up. I saw some of you guys asking for P.O. Box. That will be coming up soon. Next week, I have to go and... What is that weird face? John Hawks with a $25. Jesus Christ, people. We got some Switch codes to give away, too. John Hawk says, hey man, love your videos. Keep killing it, bro. Thank you, buddy. Like I said, we have an Outlast 2 review coming up tomorrow. Taurus of the Abyss. PAX East is a no-go. I waited too long. And they did press and stuff weird this year. The Wii U revival movement. I need to see what's up about this. Jester's Fortune with a $5 donation. Are you still upset how Nintendo treated Super Mario Maker for 3DS? I traded that crap in for a complete game. Couldn't stand it, but good videos, man. Yeah, I mean, I didn't like that game, and I got a lot of hate on that review, and I understand why. It wasn't for me. It wasn't a game for me. The whole aspect I loved about that game was the ability to share levels and play other people's levels. I'm not much of a creator in terms of level design and stuff. All right, so we are going to give away a code right now for Blaster Master Zero on the Nintendo Switch. You guys know that I love Blaster Master Zero. It's one of my favorite games on the Nintendo Switch. I need to write out this code because it's just a picture. Lionel with $10 Canadian. Thank you, Lionel, buddy. Appreciate that so much. Let me type out this code real quick. I'm not going to be looking at the chat because it's a picture. And I can't give away a picture. I mean, I guess I could, but there's another code on there. DQK. See, I said a little there just to tease you. 0S5. I'm just going to say little bits to tease you. Almost done. Now I got to think of how I'm going to give it away. I believe that's the code. Okay. So, how are we going to give away Blaster Master Zero for the Nintendo Switch? An excellent, excellent game. Okay. I have an idea. Thank you, Jay Nice. Video Game Lover 58 in the building, folks. Shit. Let me... Okay. Let's see how well you know me. The context, the thing about Stevie Richards is I'm a big ECW fan, and wrestling fan, especially the older stuff. Lewis, thank you for subscribing, buddy. Welcome to the RGT85 cult. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, Stevie Richards, awesome wrestler. Who is my favorite wrestler of all time? If you are familiar with the channel, if you're familiar with what I do, you will know the answer to this. The first person that answers correctly will win Blaster Master Zero on the Nintendo Switch. I said too much, Heaven. Oh, we got it. We got it. Aglunotic. Aglunotic is the winner. Aglunotic. Aglunotic, do you have Twitter? All right. Calm down. Aglunotic wins. Caribbean Gamer, $2 donation. Thank you. And yes, I will. Yes, my favorite wrestler of all time is Sabu. I absolutely love Sabu. I had the chance to meet him. And we got more codes, baby. We got more codes. Don't worry. I absolutely loved Sabu. One of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Definitely my favorite wrestler of all time. So, yeah. Jared Gomez, $2 donation. If Pat the NES Punk and Metal Jesus Rocks fought, who would win? That's a good question. Aglunotic, no Twitter. Do you have Facebook? If you have Facebook, send me a message on the RGT85 fan page, and I'll shoot you over the code. I think Metal Jesus is tall, but he looks thin. And Pat is kind of, I wouldn't say he's like, you know, like jacked or whatever. I don't know. That would be an interesting fight. I think Pat could take him. Yeah, Sabu is awesome. Sabu is the legend. Jack White body. Pat was in Wired, man. Pat had that big thing. Yeah, I got Instagram. RGT85 is the Instagram. Just send me a message on Instagram, and I will get you the code. I think it's, let me see. Instagram. Aglunotic, what's your first name? Aglunotic, what is your first name? Because someone sent me a message on the Facebook fan page, but I'm not sure that it is you. So I want to make sure it's you. And if it's not you, I'm going to give this dude the business. Cause that's fucked up. I don't play that shit. Not you? Oh. I'm about to give this dude the business. Really, dude? I know you aren't the guy who won it. That's messed up. All right, yeah, just send me something on Insta. That's fucked up, man. I'm about to ban this dude from the page. And he sent me a frowny face. Like, no, dude. Nah, dude. Out of here with that. Uh, I would say Jeremy wins. Hello, Abaddon in the building. That dude, yeah, that's messed up, man. Yeah, he's getting banned. All right, bud, I got your thing. Let me find where I type the code. Actually, since we're on Insta, this is perfect because I could just send you a picture of the code. You don't want to see my face, probably. How do I send? Oh, there we go. All right, cool. Sent you that code, brother. Congrats. Enjoy it. It's a hell of a game. Can we get a foot reveal at 100K? Yeah. What did the guy do to get banned? He tried to say that he was the winner. He tried to claim the code, man. Alan, that's cool, dude. Alan Mitchell, if you want to send something over. Let me read what Abaddon said. Forgot to look at that. Congrats, bro. Thank you, Abaddon. Hope you are doing well. I just got a random question on Facebook. I am the code. Star Soldier R. Yeah, dude, I love that game. JD Hall, I don't know who those people are. Thank you for the $2 donation, but I am not familiar with who those people are. When can we send fan mail? Next week. Next week I will set up everything. Like I said, I got to go mail off my taxes. The worst part of doing YouTube is taxes. Mobius, I think Fallout will come out on the Switch. V asks, who would win in a mud wrestling match, me or her? Me. I don't well, Acronel, that's because you are the legend and you have special addresses. Taxes, yeah, dude. I watch UFC. Okay, so that's a UFC reference. I haven't watched UFC in quite a while. The retro collectors in the building. Jake Scott picked up the Saturn. What kind of rig is that? This is the Dirt Devil Pro Power. I don't know. My mom got it for me because she was like, "You don't have a vacuum cleaner, do you?" And I was like, "Nah." She was like, "Are you gonna buy one?" And I was like, "Nah," because I don't buy vacuums. Favorite Switch game? That's tough. That's tough. Let me get back to you on that. Favorite 3DO game? There's only one 3DO game in the world, in my opinion, and that is Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo Edition. Like everything else on the 3DO, I'm just not a huge fan of. It just doesn't do anything for me. I actually sold my 3DO to Acronel with all my games, because I wasn't using it and I didn't feel like bringing it with me. What Switch games do I have the most hours on? Probably Doom, honestly. I got addicted to Doom. Bayonetta, yeah, Bayonetta's legit. I wanted to pick it up. I still will pick it up. I'm just gonna wait for a price drop because I played it to death on the Wii U. Oh yeah, Street Fighter Collection is day one. Like day one. Like that's pre-order. That's me trying to get a review copy. Yeah. Sushi Striker. Maybe. What current games do you think will age the best on the Switch? That's an interesting question. Obviously, your Mario and your Zelda, like those are going to be timeless games. They have a great art style. That you see, that's the thing about graphics today. Like, you can still play a PS3 or an Xbox 360 game and have no problem with it. And some of these games, you know, are over 10 years old. It's not like look at a 10-year gap between like the Super Nintendo and like the PS1. It's like night and freaking day. Or the NES to the Super Nintendo. There's not that huge graphical jump anymore. So games won't age that bad anymore. Yeah, I'm getting Street Fighter. Mario 64 has aged horribly. Stop your lies. Stop your lies. But no, I mean, a lot of N64 games did age horribly. Nintendo Cade Gaming in the building. Excellent channel. Make sure you guys go check out Danny. He does all sorts of cool stuff. I'm not a celebrity, mindless glue. Ultimate Deletion was pretty hype, honestly. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Iron Sheik? I love the Iron Sheik. Brian Blair! You're a no good son of a bitch. Worse than Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson. Yeah, Super Mario 64 is timeless to me. I think it still controls great. I think it still looks great. Ashley and Lance in the building. What's going on, Lance-a-lot? Did I play Shadow Man on the N64? Yes. It's a pretty dark game. Someone asked me Outlast 2. Would I be Grim? Grim is the Patreon homie. Sup? Congrats on the 90K, 100K by May. Hopefully, man. Hopefully. I think that's very reasonable. The way Oh my god. Somebody just did the funniest tweet. Oh my god, that's freaking hilarious. Oh my god. Brett, what's going on, buddy? Jonathan, how you doing? I haven't picked up Far Cry yet. I'm going to pick it up soon though. When are we gonna play some Switch Online with the Patreons? That's a good question. Soon. We'll do it next week. Think of a day and we'll play. Let me think. Do I have anything going on next week? No. Wait. Maybe not Thursday night. Maybe not Thursday night. I'll make something on there. We'll set something up. Yes, Aiden Quinn made a very funny meme. And yeah. Would I rather the Wii U have never existed? Think about it, would the Switch be the same? No. To me, the Switch is what the Wii U was supposed to be. It's just the Wii U was sort of rushed out the door because the Wii was dying and Nintendo needed to do something. Any tips for growing your channel? As Snestalgia. Yes. Be consistent. Branding. Be your biggest fan. Be confident. And don't be afraid to fail. You get what I'm saying? Like, all because, and if you find a groove, here's something that a lot of people don't talk about. Frankly, my dear, Jesus Christ. Frankly, my dear, is absolutely insane. With a $30.67 donation. Congrats, bud. Thank you, frankly, my dear. SEO is very important, for sure. Ashley and Lancelot with a $2 donation. How's Delaware Land of the Snow? It's going good. But the thing about YouTube is like, so like Jacob, like what Jacob just said. I like RGT more than the other Switch YouTubers. Like, awesome. But at the same time, I don't want to be just a Switch YouTuber. And I understand that a lot, I wouldn't say all the success, I wouldn't say a majority, but I think a good portion of the success of the channel started when I started doing more Switch stuff. And that was just because that's the system I'm playing on. But that's the reason I do retro stuff still. Because honestly, you know, like retro stuff doesn't, a lot of times doesn't do as good as Switch stuff on the channel, but I do it because I want to do it. I want it to be successful. Same thing with PS4 and the Xbox One. When I make a video on PS4 and Xbox One stuff, I know, Jesus Christ, Wolfman, damn, with a $30 donation. No message, but thank you so much, Wolfmanadam. Wolfmanadam. I know when I make a video on PS4 and Xbox One stuff, more than likely it's not going to do as well as a Switch video would do. But I want it to get to a point where it will. So I try to do as much stuff as I possibly can, you know. I try to, yes, and Alan is a big reason why I still, I mean, obviously things like the 32X, hardware pushers, that was just something I felt like doing. But Alan, you know, if you watch the videos, like the top 4-player NES games, top 10 Konami, or top Konami games, top Capcom games, those are Alan's ideas. So he helps keep me in line, like, a lot. Like, I owe a lot of success to Alan, honestly. Where are the bloopers and gag reel? You know what's funny? Wolfman Adam. I'm just an idiot. Speaker Pones, or Sparkser Pones, thank you for the $2 donation. You know, I don't really have many bloopers or gag reels. Every video that I make is a one-shot video. If I mess up, I tend to just stop what I'm doing and stuff like that. Joey. Appeal to more fan bases if you want to. So that's the thing, like, everyone wants to be, you know, like GameSack when it comes to retro stuff, but GameSack built up that audience over the years. Metal Jesus, same thing. Like, that, it usually takes a long time to build up a massive audience like that. I have been very lucky to have the amount of success that I've had in this time frame. But if you look at like my most viewed videos, it's thankfully a variety of things. It's not just Switch stuff. It's rant videos. It's stuff about Sega. It's stuff about new hardware, new retro hardware. So I've carved a nice niche, I feel. CVC is over on Jason's channel. Hey Jay. Thank you, Nick. Am I using Google's SEO tools? Nah, man. SEO is something I learned from the ground up. When I first started making videos, I started out with a webcam and Windows Movie Maker. And I'm a student of the game. And I think that actually, I actually think that helps me. Thank you, Kevin. I like variety, you know. I wouldn't want to just do sort of the same thing over and over again. And I actually get annoyed, like, when I see, like, if I do like 3 Switch videos in a row, I'm like, like, and they'll get good views and, you know, people will be receptive to it. But just as a person, as an individual, I like to have variety. I feel that variety is the spice of life. And to be honest, thankfully, please, Mark Atkinson, please tell me you're joking. Ashley and Lance, thank you for being a sponsor. Thank you so much. What was I saying? I don't know. The MX versus ATV video actually did very well for a PS4 Xbox One review. I was lucky enough to get an earlier code for that. I was one of the first people to get that review up, even though a lot of people are mad about that review, which is kind of weird, but stop it, Anthony. Riff, I remember you being on my Christmas special. I remember you were on my first Christmas special when I had about 1,200 subs. I don't know if Gilly is still in here. Gilly and Rerez did one night I hit up Gilly and Rerez and I was like, yo, let's do, I want to do something on my channel. Let's do like a hangout. Let's do like a little podcast. And they're like, okay. And then, like 2 seconds before we went on air, they were like, what are we doing this on? Like, what are we going to talk about? I was like, I have no idea. We're going live. And I only had like 400 subs. So, under another channel name. Yeah, I don't remember what that channel name was. But yeah, like Gilly and Rerez, like back when I had like 400 subs, they did this shitty podcast with me where we talked about Sonic OC characters. Robert Riviera, that's a cool question. Am I going to be on an episode of the Game Chasers? That Toys R Us video, I was actually supposed to be on it. I had filmed everything for it, and my audio was crap. And Billy couldn't fix it. And then I realized that my mic had, somehow the manual settings on my lapel mic had gone all the way up, so all the audio was blown out on it. But I'm going to be doing like some of those little documentary things that Billy's been working on. He said we're going to do something like that. Of course we'll be hanging out at too many games and cons this year. So finally I'll be able to get on a Game Chasers episode. Is Stevie here? Where's Stevie? I don't see Stevie. Thank you, Nikki7. I'm having fun with that. I really like the structure. I'm someone who just films videos on a whim most of the time, but the structure helps me. I look like Arlo's delinquent older half-brother with that Muppet hair and hobo beard. Thank you. Yeah, make sure you guys, there's some channels in here. Superhero Game Squad, excellent channel. The guy might look familiar, but it's not him. Gilly the Kid is in here. He needs to upload more. Rewind Mike is in here. Ashley and Lancelot, Nintendo Cade Gaming. $20 donation. Where's the Cosmic Carnage love? Asked Sergeant Crack with a $20 donation. Thank you for the $20. And Cosmic Carnage isn't that good. I saw Ashley and Lancelot did a $5 thing. I finally interviewed Rich from Review Tech USA. It was a fun interview and podcast. Who should I interview next, Sean? Honestly, just go for whoever you think would be a good fit for the channel. Just have fun with it. Favorite Wu-Tang member? Ghostface. Ghostface all day. Just send them to my email. I have an email in the description. Just send it. I actually think I'm going to make a new email. Oh, do the thing. All right. Got another code. Who's ready for another Switch game? Let's see here. What is up next? What is up next? How about a little Shovel Knight Spectre of Torment? And once again, all these codes are courtesy of the legendary Acronel. Let me type this out so that I can give it to someone easily. And if you pull some shit like that other dude did, I will call you out and ban you from my page. I still can't believe that dude did that. J0H. All right. So, for Shovel Knight, Spectre of Torment. What's the question gonna be? Yes, I do watch LJN. Defender. Very, very talented guy. Let's see. Let me think of something. I'm trying to think of something that has a definitive answer. But this question technically has two answers. So if you... no, because there's more than two. Alright, hold on. Yes, I know Nintendo. Good guy. Am I bald on top? No, I have too much damn hair. What kind of cigarettes do you smoke? Marlboro NXTs. Shit. I'm like looking at my games. I'm trying to think of an obscure question that only someone who's watched the channel a lot would know. Yeah, my hairline is ridiculous. Okay. It's an easy one, but what is my favorite 32X game? Go. Oh, yeah, that cigarette question would have been good. Favorite 32X game? That's an easy one, but... Okay, it's not Cosmic Carnage. Zemi! Zemi is the winner! Zemi! Virtua Fighter, man. Zemi is the winner. Thank you, Zemi, for participating. Hit me up. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Have I ever dated an Asian girl? I haven't dated one, but I've hung out with one. Several. I give it to you, Zemi. I didn't even notice you spelled virtual wrong. But yeah, Zemi, hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, you still qualify for other codes. I got 2 more codes to give away. You have none of the above. All right, Zemi. How am I giving you this code then? Email. Type in your email address. Who made your intro? How did you make your intro? My graphics guy, Eric, did it for me, actually. He does a lot of my graphics and stuff like that. When am I going to be a guest on Pat's Not So Common podcast? Yeah, I'm saying, you give me your email. No, everyone in here is cool. I don't think anyone will bother you, Zemi, if you just want to drop your email in here. I mean, if they do, they'll feel my wrath. What was the question? Oh, I would do Pat's podcast whenever. Whenever he if he ever asked me to, I would do it. Worst video game I've ever played? Ask Speedpunk. Virtual Hydlide. Sega Saturn. Worst game in the world. All right, Zemi, I'm sending you the code right now, brother. Who win in a fight? Lemmy or God? Lemmy. God. Trick question. Lemmy is God. Why? What? What's the problem? Hold on. Okay. Code. All right, go away. All right, Zemi, I just sent you the code. Enjoy the game, brother. How did I feel when I first hit 1,000? I was emasculated. That's not the word. I was very happy. I was very happy. You look Amish when I cut the mustache. Scary. Thank you. What's a good game for the Sega Saturn? What's a good game for the Sega Saturn? Okay. Let's talk about good games for the Sega Saturn. Thank you for the $2, Quest for Glory Gamer, by the way. Sorry. So Daytona USA Championship Circuit Edition, Virtua Fighter 2, Fighters Megamix, Panzer Dragoon, any of them 1 through 3, Shining Force 3, Die Hard Arcade, Resident Evil. I actually like the Resident Evil port more so on the Saturn. There's actual content on there. X-Men versus Street Fighter. Amazing, amazing stuff. Was it worth leaving my full-time job to do the channel? Yes. I've never been happier, honestly. It's stressful, but in a different way. It's just stressful because all the stress comes upon you. But I like it. What are my thoughts on butt plug? Or what do I think of butt plugs? I mean, they have a time and place for everything. Johnny 420 Boy made a side-scrolling beat-em-up for a competition and won first place. Hell yeah, dude. Guardian Heroes. Is Congo a good game? Hell no. But it's very funny because it has this guy who does like real-time video on it, whose name is Caballo, and it's so funny. It's so funny. I think I have a fever of some kind. The apes are close by now. They're watching me, talking to me, watching me. It's so good. It's so good. No, the Congo game doesn't have Tim Curry. The Congo game has nothing. Hey, Oscar. Yeah, Dragon Force is legit. Honestly, oh yeah, Knights, dude. Knights is awesome. Honestly, Dragon Force is a little different than I expected it to be. But it's cool. Any conventions on the radar? Yes. What conventions am I doing? So we've got 2 confirmed, too many games. Long Island Retro. Those are confirmed. I'll go ahead and confirm these now. A Video Game Con and Retro World Expo as well. So I will be at those 4 as a guest, confirmed, 100%. Everything else is sort of up in the air, but I am talking with other cons. So, yes. My Switch hasn't bricked. I will be a guest at Too Many Games. Riff, no nuts. Come out, dude. I'm like, the Philadelphia airport's like 20 minutes from me. 25 minutes. P.O. Box is next week. I'll make an announcement. Next week. Switch games are hard to come by. Gilly, Too Many Games, Long Island Retro, Retro World Expo and a video game con. And shut the fuck up about a video game con. I'm gonna drive there this time. I was at Retro World last year. A video game con was the one that I fucked up. Dumbbell, and the first thing that comes to see the screen for a Google authentication to log into a Google authentication to log into the site of a Total Last Jedi. What the fuck are you talking about? Is Delaware quiet? Yeah. Which is funny because I actually, like, 95 is, like, literally at the end of my street. Yes, Console Wars. Dan from Console Wars was at Too Many Games last year, and he did a rousing rendition of Seek and Destroy at the karaoke. It was fucking great. Yeah, Billy, I don't know what the fuck you're saying about. How much have I spent on stuff? Not a lot, honestly. That's right, Gilly. You don't have like Facebook or anything, so you don't see like what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm in downtown Wilmington, Delaware now, dude. I just moved here like last month. I have visited Nintendo New York. It's awesome. I love that place. Yeah, man, if there's a con in the Northeast, I want to do it. You know, like, fuck. I'm not a hard person to please. I'm not a prima donna or anything. Give me a room, give me a table, give me a panel. We're good. Fausch1234 with a donation of $5. Here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. Thanks for the content, brother. What's your favorite beat 'em up game? I have to go with the classic Double Dragon NES. What's in my PC? Nothing. My computer is terrible. Am I going to see Ready Player One? Yes. Take off my shirt for $2. I mean, if you do the Streamlabs, sure. $1 a nipple. Graham with $1 donation once again. Thank you, Graham. Is that a good vacuum cleaner? It's not bad, dude. It does hardwood and carpet. So at my old house, it was better because now I'll have all hardwood here. But yeah, Gilly, we'll chill for sure. I think Justin and Stupid Tony and Kieran are coming down in 2 weeks. Yeah, we're going to this place called Main Event in Delaware, dude. It just opened up. It's like Dave and Buster's on crack. They have like 150 arcade games, laser tag, pool, bowling, food. We're gonna film some shit there. Cena or Undertaker? Undertaker. But Cena will win. What's up, Max? When I go back to my hotel room at a condo, I do massive amounts of cocaine. I do not. I do not. Yeah, dude, it's called Main Event. Like, it's freaking legit. Game Chasers channel is better than RGT85. Billy is a good editor. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. Am I gonna be doing a WrestleMania live stream? Probably not. Why do I look homeless? I don't know. Thank you. Where's my cash? Do I bleed Diet Dr. Pepper? Yeah. Beatles or Stones? Stones. Thank you, Ernesto. No, I don't do Twitch, man. One day I'll do Twitch, maybe. Handheld Gamer Fan, what's up? Would I go to any conventions in Indy? I don't see why not. What's the reason I'm growing out my hair? Why am I growing out my hair? A lot of questions about that. I've never grown it. Simple as that. So I decided to grow it for at least a year. Aaron Kosharski makes better content than RGT. Okay. Lucky Cat, I will tell him to do that. There's a question. I saw a question. Beetleborgs or VR Troopers? VR Troopers. Black Sabbath or Metallica? That's tough, man. That's tough. Longevity-wise, I'll say Black Sabbath. I also kind of like Dio over Ozzy. I feel like, okay, so if you look at Black Sabbath's full catalog, it's way better than Metallica's full catalog. However, I feel that Metallica's first like 3 to 4 albums may have been just as impactful to the metal scene as what Black Sabbath did. If you get what I'm saying. My house is on fire. Like, I could save one console and all the games for that console. What is it? Saturn. Saturn. Lance with the $2 donation. I used to live in Newark and Dover for 3 years due to Dover Air Force Base. Then I moved to Japan for a few years. It was fun. Yeah, Japan seems like a cool place. I need to go out there one day. Will I review God of War next month? Yeah, probably. Rainbow, dude. Rainbow's legit. Yeah, I mean, Sabbath did start, like, so much stuff. Thoughts on A Link to the Past being #1 on the Game Informer Top 300? I mean, the thing about a top 300 is, it's subjective, you know? It's subjective to me. It's all in your personal preference. You know, some people might not like A Link to the Past at all. And, you know, you can't say that they're wrong. So I don't really mind it. Is Sea of Thieves worth it without Game Pass? No. No. I would not pay more than 20 to 30 bucks. If I could punch one YouTuber in the mouth, who would it be? It's a good question. I'm not going to say. Because I don't even know the guy's name, but he's a piece of shit. You're so awesome. One of the only YouTubers doesn't care about hitting the 10-minute mark. You respond with your community and part of the whole tech gaming bubble. Example, Spawn, Dreamcast. Thank you. Yes, I will be doing Labo stuff. NWO for life. And I mean, for life. I am still playing Payday 2. I usually hop on, late night, laying in bed, can't sleep. What's up, Derek? Do I like Overwatch? It's not bad. Atari 2600 or Odyssey 2? 2600 all day. Do I watch AVGN? Of course, man. AVGN is the reason why people do this. Simple as that. He's the GOAT. AVGN is the YouTuber that everyone should aspire to be. He's very nice in real life, very down to earth. Do I think Monster Hunter will come to the Switch? I mean, technically, it is. Am I a Vince Russo or Cornette fan? If I had to pick, I would pick Russo. I don't really care for Cornette, but Russo's a piece of shit too. Do all other YouTubers hate Pat the NES Punk, and why? I don't think anyone hates Pat. Pat is Pat. You know, he's been around for quite a while. He does his thing. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. How do I prioritize which games to play when I have so many? That's an interesting question, Super Andrew. So I think it just sort of depends. Like, if it's all stuff I have to review, I prioritize it by what I think will do the best on the channel, what people are most interested in. And then smaller games I'll kind of push to the side, honestly. Bear Hugger. Yeah, I remember Bear Hugger. But yeah, and JRPGs take fucking ever. Would I want Call of Duty on the Switch? Yes. More games, the better. Favorite basketball team? Hornets. Knicks in second. Favorite zombie game? Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Resident Evil. Detroit Become Human? I'm going to check it out. The reason why people are pissed at Pat is because of his hatred toward reproductions that would decrease their value, like replacing labels. I mean, once again, that's just Pat's opinion, you know? Pat feels like it would be a bad thing. So, I mean, that's cool. It's Pat's opinion. You can't, say his thing is wrong. Do I have theories on Sega hinting a possible return to hardware? Yes, I do. It will never happen. GTA will come to the Switch. Don't worry about it. Favorite horror game? Find out tomorrow. Movie? That's a good question. Let's say Hellraiser 2. Last game I beat? Outlast 2. What games am I planning on getting in April? A lot. TRN, thanks for stopping by. I should communicate in cliches more. Yeah, Outlast 2 review goes up tomorrow. Burning Rangers remake would be awesome. Will the Retron 77 actually come out? That's a good question. Hopefully. Goodfellas is awesome. Later, Aiden. Have a good night, buddy. SteamWorld Dig, is it good? Christina Aguilera or Britney Spears? I'm going to go with Aguilera because Britney Spears, she had too many mental breakdowns. Like, she's crazy. And then you have the whole, K-Fed? Really? Come on. Like, you're obviously not a good judge of character here. Voorhees or Kruger? Voorhees. So what games am I getting in April? God of War. Labo, Rocket. Those are two definites. South Park, Fractured Butthole. That's all I'm going to say for sure. Do I sometimes not review games because other YouTuber friends review them? No. I always review a game if I feel like reviewing the game. I'm not concerned with what other people are doing. Later, Danny. Make sure you guys go check out Nintendo Cade Gaming, by the way. Like I said. Thank you, Tan Blue Music. Appreciate that. Go on a rant on why the Atari box is bad. It's just bad. Like, what's the redeeming factor in it? There's nothing with the Atari box that says, hey, we need to buy this for $250 to $300 to play low-end PC games and indie games. Like, get out of here. What did I do for a living? I was a certified pharmacy technician. Dark Souls is May. Dark Souls is May. Street Fighter Collection is May. Street Fighter Collection is May. How many hours a week do I play video games? Too damn many. A lot. A lot. It's work, you know? Jennifer Love Hewitt. I like the other chick. What was the other chick on what was it, Party of Five? The one that was a little younger than her. Would I consider opening up my own game store? Not in 2018. Now, let me tell you why. Because I feel like that's a lot of overhead. Unless you're sort of established, you know, maybe you have another store, maybe you're in a really big area, really big city or whatever. You could do it. But it's sort of like you could set up, you know, at an indoor flea market on the weekends that has, you know, those booths, like not just the outdoor booths where you have like a table, but it's actually like a storefront where you can lock up and stuff. And, you know, you could set up there on the weekends, and during the week you could sell online and probably do just as well, considering you don't have to worry about rent, power for a store, insurance, and all that stuff. So I don't know. Am I gonna start doing Let's Plays? No. I'm not a Let's Play guy. No, it wasn't Nev Campbell. Nev Campbell was the older one. It was like Lacey, yeah, Lacey Chabert. However the hell you say it. Type of vacuum. It's the Dirt Devil Pro Power carpet and hardwood floor. Should you become a pharmacy technician? I mean, I don't know. It wasn't it wasn't a bad, if you do, don't work for like CVS or Walgreens or shit like that, because it'll drive you insane. Work for a small independent company. I ask about the reviews as I do miss some big games, Yakuza 6, Far Cry 5. Okay, I can talk about that. So, the reason that is because A, I'm only one person, and two, you know, it's harder for me to get the games. So, like, let's see here. Yakuza 6. I don't have a good contact at Sega. The people that reviewed Yakuza 6 got that game a month in advance, and I didn't have that luxury. So by the time I get the game and either play enough of the game or beat the game, it's like, who cares, you know? It's like the review isn't quite as relevant now. So it's tough. It's tough. That's why I have to prioritize, you know, if I get something in from a company, then of course that will be a higher priority. I did see that, Perler. Yeah, I need to talk to Max about that. Should you get an HDMI adapter for your Genesis using AV cords? If you have a TV with component, you might want to look into the HD Retrovision cables. Do I play Fortnite? Occasionally. Sometimes just late at night. Did I play a guitar on my theme song? I did not. That is Rebel Gaming Club. Rebel Gaming Club. I will not shave my head. What's up with the What Is Serious? Elaborate. You mean the series? I have a couple of those coming out this weekend because I won't be around. So I'm going to schedule them for this weekend. What did I get in? I got in some weird one game was really weird. Burly Men at Sea. That'll be one. And the other one is The Long Reach. So look for those this weekend. Do I have a second job? I do not. Is Angry Joe Hispanic? Vargas is his last name, so I would say yes. Big question. Shawn Michaels or Bret Hart? Shawn Michaels. That's HBK, the showstopper, the icon. Wild Things. That was a hell of a movie. Do I have any new types of shows for the channel in the future? I always have ideas. I'm actually kicking around an idea right now in my head, but it's sort of like a pseudo podcast thing, but not really. Yeah. Yes, I always have ideas. It's just whether those ideas come to fruition or not is the question. How come I look like Jay from the Game Chasers? That's my half cousin. What do I think of Doink the Clown? I like Doink. I thought Evil Doink was really cool. Other Doink, not so much. Happy Doink, I didn't really care for him. Macho Man, yeah, of course. I love Randy Savage. If I could make a game, what would it be about? Probably some sort of survival horror. I have a lot of terrible ideas in my head. No, I don't smoke weed. I used to, back when I was younger. Favorite Shield member? Rollins. You know that that Shenmue HD collection has been heavily rumored, but we never saw anything. Steven with a $15 donation. Love your channel, RGT. I watch all your videos. Congratulations on 90K subscribers. Thank you, Steven. Steven Seagal. Do I speak Spanish? I do not. What happened to Lex Luger? He had a spinal stroke, I believe it's called, and now he can't walk or something. Can I do a face reveal at 90K? No. My favorite Mario Kart. Eight Deluxe? I might say 8 Deluxe. Like, to me, it's either that or 64. Brooklyn Brawler. Lombardi is his last name. That is a family name of mine, so I could be related to Steve Lombardi, aka the Brooklyn Brawler. Have I ever banged any of my friends' moms? I don't think so. No. What would you do if I ever reached 1 million subs? God, I have no idea. You know, everyone loves Double Dash. I never really got into it like that. Like, I like it, but I didn't love it. What do I think Nintendo needs to do with Star Fox? They need to not be silly with it. You know what I'm saying? They need to make it more streamlined. Sometimes you don't have to get crazy with a franchise and do something completely outside the box. Sometimes the best route is the safe route. You know what I'm saying? If I could play oh god, if I could have early access to any game, what would it be? Metroid Prime 4. I did play Cuphead. Corey Feldman because he's funny. How much longer will I be streaming? We'll probably cut it at 11:30 my time, so about 20 more minutes. If I won the multi-million dollar lottery, would I still do YouTube? Probably. I do not have any pets. There's an ant or two in my house, though, that I had to kill. Best MK game, Mortal Kombat. I'll say Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Oh, God. My chair will be going away soon. A company is sending me a new one. I have to review the chair, but it's like a really big chair. It's fancy. I'm excited. Because this thing, a little known story about my chair. This chair was found in a dumpster. Metal Jesus rocks with a $2 donation. I have a funny feeling. Okay, that wasn't actually Metal Jesus. I could see real names. Hey Sean, great content. Let's meet up sometime soon and get you on my show. I got a huge RV filled with video games and beer. Let's hang out. Thank you, Metal Jesus rocks. Come on to you. Corey Feldman or Papa Jerps? Papa Jerps. Am I gonna buy the Naruto thing? I probably will not. I watched Bob Backlund when he came back. Like, not original Backlund, but back in the day Backlund. Favorite Street Fighter game? It's a tough question. I will say, I guess Turbo. I will not say that because it's probably something bad. I am buying God of War. Stay almost confirmed the chair is from a dumpster. I mean, I didn't even have like a desk and a chair. Where did I get this desk from? I'm pretty sure I bought this desk for like $10 at a Goodwill. And my old boss was at the dump one day and he was like, "Hey, there's a chair here. Do you want it?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Is it in good shape?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Well, give it to me. Pick it up. Bring it to the house." So he did. Yes, I will get Octopath Traveler. Can I sing the national anthem? I can. Worst game store I ever visited. Honestly, the one that was near my old house. It wasn't a good place, man. It wasn't a good place. Like, you would stand there for like ever, and they would never come over and help you. Big up from Berlin. Thank you. Delaware, is it worth it? I'd say yes. I like it here. Do I still shop at GameStop? I do. I had to pick up Kirby from there. I had a $20 gift card. Am I going to pick up Sonic Mania physical when it comes out? Yes, I am. Do I watch Metal Jesus? And if yes, does he in fact rock? I do watch Metal Jesus, and he is a good channel. Most expensive game I have would be Panzer Dragoon Saga from the amazing Milton. Milton is the legend. I love Milton. That I want? I don't really know. Maybe Burning Rangers. Yeah, we'll say Burning Rangers. Would I trust a horse I met in the woods? I don't like horses. Horses creep me out. Favorite fighting game that is not Street Fighter? That's tough. You mean there's other fighting games besides Street Fighter? X-Men Children of the Atom. Ah! I cheated. I do not own Steel Battalion. I would love to. Am I in fear of a razor? Am I getting more rest? I am getting more rest. For sure. But yes, I don't like razors. What's the best deal I've gotten a game for? That's actually an interesting question. Oh yeah, Virtua Fighter. I forgot about Virtua Fighter. that crappy game store I was just talking about, I actually got a good deal there. I got Bloodlines for like $12, so that was pretty legit. What kind brand of lavalier mic do I use? The $20 Amazon kind. It's all about in how you adjust things. Pinball versus video games. Video games. What camera do I use for my videos? A really crappy one. I mean, it's okay. It's a Canon RF500. I'm getting something better, though. Weirdest food I've ever eaten was frog legs. I have not played Far Cry 5 yet. Who am I? I don't know. Set the donation goal to $300 for the last 15 minutes. No. This is insanity already. Castlevania 3 versus Symphony of the Night. I will say Symphony of the Night, but it's not the best Castlevania. Marcus M with a $2 donation. What longtime fan? What's your favorite Saturn game? It's a good question. I really like Die Hard Arcade, Shining Force 3, Panzer Dragoon Saga, Daytona USA. Like, the thing about the Saturn is there's such a great variety and there's so many interesting arcade games on there. Knights. I'll say Knights. Knights is probably my favorite. Would I do a collab with Nintendo? Of course. Nintendo is the homie. How did frog legs taste? It tastes like chicken. Thank you, Cheapskate. The Angry Video Game Nerd donated $2. I like this meme of YouTubers donating money. Mary Kill Sex, 8-Bit Eric, Wood, Spawn Wave, Go. Okay, that's an easy one. So we're gonna kill Eric. I'd have sex with Wood, and I'd marry Spawn Wave. Love you, Eric. Captain Fwiffo with a $10 donation. Been with you since 5K subs. Damn, that's an OG. Congrats on the 90K. Thank you for the countless hours of entertainment, and see you at Too Many Games. I will see you at Too Many Games. I will be there all 3 days this year. Ideally, I will be right at that table at the front of the convention with my friends with some exclusive shirts and other stuff. I started YouTube for fun. For sure. Because Spawn Wave seems like a good husband. I don't know. Who's my first sub? I have no idea. Do I hang with John from Spawn Wave? Yes. He came over like the first day I moved here. And we did that video together, and then we hung out 2 weeks ago. We went to Toys R Us and breakfast. I saw a question that I wanted to answer, but I don't know where it went, and I don't remember what it was. Maybe they'll ask it again. Oh, somebody asked, Blue Couch Productions. Adam Korlick is calling. I'll see Adam this year. Blue Couch Productions with a $1 donation. How long does a game have to be out for it to be on a best games of all time list? I mean, that's very subjective. I think you could tell from the beginning if a game is great or not. And then you could start comparing it to maybe other games in the series or other games in the genre to see how it stacks up. And, you know, if it stacks up, then it's good. Yes, Captain Fwiffo. I did get it. Thank you so much. I will see you at Too Many Games. You know, I haven't really done any flea market stuff. There is a flea market in town that I need to go check out though. I hear some good things about it on Friday mornings. I'm trying to get Spawnwave to come over to build my Labo. What do I think of BitBlock? What was what was my first game console? The NES. The NES. Is my mom subscribed to my YouTube channel? Yes, she is. I think she just bought all of her employees' shirts too. No, I'm not joking. Do I still collect retro games? I do. I've sort of slowed down a bit. I'm kind of shifting what I'm doing. I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, I want to collect more for systems that are harder to emulate. You know, something like the NES, like, I have my go-to NES games. I'm not going for a complete set. So it's like, why do I have so much garbage in my thing? So, favorite light gun game, AJ with a $10 donation. Thank you, AJ. Appreciate it, AJ. Favorite light gun game ever, House of the Dead. A lot of fond memories of that game. Blink-182 or Green Day? Okay, so that's kind of like the Black Sabbath Metallica thing. Because Green Day, they're the start of their catalog, you know, first up to I'd say Nimrod. Super good stuff. But then after Nimrod, it was all just downhill from there. Whereas Blink-182 as a whole, they've had that same sort of sound, and they've had a better longevity. And MDK says the exact opposite. And that's fine. That's the beautiful thing about music. Just like games. Do I eat sardines? No. Do I do giveaways of games I have 2 copies on? If it's digital. Favorite punk band? Misfits. Come on. Misfits all day, every day. Where can you get one of my shirts? I don't have a specialty on arcade games. I never really spent enough time Metal Jesus Rocks with another $2 donation. I never spent enough time in arcades as a kid because the only time I would get to go to arcades. Hey Sean, keep up the great stream. Keep it up, buddy. MJ, thank you, Metal Jesus. I look Puerto Rican. I'm not Puerto Rican, but my cousin is half Puerto Rican. Would I hang out with Danzig? Yes. Shit, what was I talking about? I lost my train of thought. Bloodlines is very underrated. If I could get 100K tonight, would I shave my ear beard and eat the hair? Sure. Sure. If we got 100K in a couple minutes, then yes. Would I hang out with Danzig? Yes. I think I answered that. See, Icky, I thought Blink-182 had some decent stuff. Take Off Your Pants and Jacket I thought was a really good album. Brock versus Roman will actually be a decent match. It's all through Spreadshirt. I think they go big though. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of the death, I take a look at my life and realize there's not much left because I've been lasting and blasting so low that even my mom thinks that my mind is gone. And I've never crossed a man who didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know it's unheard of. You better watch how you're talking and where you're walking. Or you and your homies might be lying in chalk. Yes, I can rap Gangsta's Paradise. I do love Between the Buried and Me. Selkais is my favorite song by them. Oh yeah, Misfits is my favorite punk band. Because both eras were good. The Danzig era was great, and the Graves era was great. Would you shoot heroin with Dee Dee Ramone? I would not. Thank you, Hammy. Stevie Richards is the homie. I am in a cool North Carolina gamer group. I'm in a lot. Forever versus 36 Chambers. Forever. That's just personal. What is the best Castlevania game and why? Rondo of Blood. Rondo of Blood is the top of the mountain. It is beautiful. It has so many branching paths. It has hidden characters. Excellent soundtrack. It's the best non-Metroidvania. I don't really feel like, somebody asked earlier Symphony of the Night versus Castlevania 3. I don't really think it's fair to compare old Castlevania to Metroidvania. You know what I'm saying? Because they're two completely different styles. Have I ever recorded a video slightly drunk before? Yes, I have. Do I play any board games? I used to play Mousetrap, but like we wouldn't actually play it. We would just set it up and do it. How many hours a day would you say you've worked on content creation and running the channel on average? I honestly, if I'm awake, like I'm on my phone replying to comments, I'm looking at things on social media, I'm talking to people, I'm formulating video ideas. If I'm awake, I'm pretty much working on the channel, but I don't feel like it's actually working. It's not really working to me. Like it is work. It pays my bills, but I have fun doing it, so it never gets tiring. Graham asks, with a $1 donation, how do I keep gaming from feeling like work with YouTube being my full-time job now? Kind of what we were just talking about. Also, do I think Koki will be, for the Wii U, will be ported to the Switch? I never heard anything more from that guy after he tried to accuse me of being a racist against Puerto Ricans, and I'm like, okay. How do I feel, to keep it feeling like work? It never has felt like work, and I guess eventually one day it will get to that point, but I don't know. It's just like, I wake up in the morning, it's like, wouldn't I talk every day? And it's like, dude, we're able to live our lives and pay our bills from video games. Like that's the fucking dream, man. So I don't think I'll ever get tired of it. Happy Console Gamer says, hey buddy, glad to see you're doing so well in here. Hope we can take the gaming RV out this summer. You gonna drive down from Canada, Johnny? Fake Johnny. Thank you for inspiring and engaging content. Can't wait for What's in the Box to come back, says Drazel with a $9.99 donation. Thank you so much, Drazel. Next week, I will bring it back. I promise. I have to, because I have to send out my taxes. The government needs some money. Why do I like Stevie Richards so much? Because it's a freaking wrestler who participated in ECW, WWF/E, WCW, TNA, Ring of Honor, all at their peaks. Like the dude is massive, man. And the fact that he was a fan of my shit, like, is mind blowing. It's just like Adam from Oceano. Like, a band that I love is a fan of me? Like, what? Like, that's crazy to me. That's a feeling that that I will never forget. P.O. Box is open next week. My favorite ethnicity in women. I don't have a favorite. I mean, no, I don't have a favorite. I love white women, black women, Puerto Rican women, Asian women, Hispanic women, every type of woman. That wasn't a song, but. Question, I got a complete in-box copy of World Series Baseball for 32X that I bought 99 cents back in the day. Why is it so sought after? It was a late release on the system. I mean, dude, there's no limit when it comes to women. It's just like every woman, every ethnicity. Bring them all. RGT. This one goes out to pretty girls in the world. And the ugly girls too, because to me you're pretty anyway, baby. ODB. Yeah, Adam is a super cool dude. I would say Dead Planet is my favorite song. Would I get the Atari box to review when or if it comes out? I would say just for the curiosity factor, maybe. I wouldn't want them to send me one, though. When was the last time I punched someone or something in anger? I have not punched someone in a while, but that's not to say that I wouldn't. And I punch things when I get angry sometimes, like games and stuff. Probably not too long ago. If you could clone myself, would I touch the clone of you? I don't see why not. I mean, it's still me. Would I part with my 32X set? I mean, if I need to. Like, I'm not one of those dudes where it's like, I don't want to sell any of my games. The games that I really like. But at the same time, like, if I gotta eat, fuck it. I'm gonna sell some games. Like, you know, it ain't, food over video games. Dreamport Remaster for the Switch. We'll say port, and we'll go with Shenmue HD Collection. Simple, but true. What happens if a company sends you a JRPG, but you got like 10 indies at the same time? So what I do is, thank you, G-Dog. What I do is I only ask for games that I know I could fit into my time frame. Now, if somebody sends me a game and I did not ask for the game, that's two different things to me, because if I'm asking for a game, I want to cover it. And by me asking, that's sort of like, in my mind, and there's a lot of people that don't agree with this train of thought, but if I'm asking for a game, that means I'm asking to cover this game. So I will cover this game. If you send me a game and I didn't ask for it, I have no obligation in my mind to play the game. If I have time, gladly. I will gladly play the game and show it off on the channel. Maybe I'll like it, maybe I don't. But if I ask for something and I receive it, then, that hits top priority. Have you ever played Quake 3 Arena on Dreamcast? Yes. If Spawnwave stole my Switch and took it apart for his own video, would I be mad? Yes. If you did it on my channel, no, as long as you put it back together. What am I going to do when I hit 100K subs? A giveaway. Would I like to see Fortnite on Switch? Yes. What Metal Gear Solid game has the best story in your opinion? 3! Still homeless? All day. All right, so we're at 11:30. We're going to wrap this up. Get your final questions in, though. Am I missing North Carolina? No. I missed some of the chicks I had down there, but other than that, no. Am I going to live stream gaming? Yes, I will live stream. What's today? Wednesday? I probably won't live stream this week because I got a lot of videos to do between now and when I leave Saturday morning. For Saturday and Sunday, I will be out of town. I do have videos going up during that time frame, though, so don't worry. I won't be back into town until Monday. I'm going to over the meadow, across the field to grandmother's house I go. I'm bringing an empty suitcase with me as well to fill up with delicious Italian food. So, yes. Next week, I'll stream some stuff, though. Stream some games. I would love a Metal Gear collection on the Switch. What would my wrestling name be? I don't know. Yeah, I'll be with the family this weekend. So I will do I do Coke before filming? No, I do Diet Dr. Pepper. No, but a lot of times, honestly, I will chug one of these just to get like a little jolt of energy. I don't eat bananas. I'm doing another giveaway for 100K. We'll announce it probably at 95, 96. Do I think Dreamcast guy may have murdered someone in the past? He does have a cool stab wound, where he got, like, mugged. Thank you, Julian. I appreciate that. All right, so we're going to wrap this up. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Amazing crowd. Almost 300 people, like, the entire time. Thank you, everyone, for the insane donations. We got Metal Jesus Rocks, Angry Video Game Nerd, and, everyone, thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. I love all of you. Like I said, Outlast 2 review for the Switch will be up tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. I've got a couple what is coming up as well. I have a little rant that I'm working on that I may put up tomorrow as well. There will be content all throughout the weekend. I will be out of town this weekend, but I will do my best to be on social media. And thank you guys so much. I love all of you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Here's to another 90K. Let's go. 100K right around the corner. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.